Hey guys, so after the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap, a lot of people have been waiting for Dave Chappelle's own take on the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap. Here is a take of Dave Chappelle on Will Smith and Chris Rock Oscar slap. Listen.
We'll slap him at the Oscars. That wasn't even the gangster part. The gangster shit was sat down and enjoy the rest of the show. Wow! That was a tough one. I haven't seen a lot of wild shit in my life. Slap Chris. Now, I don't know whose fault that was. I don't know what was going on. Chris is my man, but you know what I mean? You don't have no easy delivery. I saw that shit. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. The nigga was laughing at first. That was a tough one. Everyone asks me what I think. I don't know what I think. They say, Dave, who do you think was right? Well, I mean, I don't know who was right or who was wrong. What I do know is it was Will's dream that night.
Right?
Everybody on the internet was like, if he would never slap Dave Chappelle like that. Oh, if he slapped Dave Chappelle, some shit would happen. You know what I think when I see shit like that? Shut the fuck up. You're gonna get me slapped. This nigga look like he slapped anybody. The fuck was that? Movie star slapping. That slap was wild. The war in the Ukraine stopped for 3 minutes when they made it. Our ancestors were picking cotton in Georgia like,
So the one you can stop for 3 minutes.
one slap! I don't think I've seen anything like it. He had an abusive father. He survived that, found rap music, became the first rap artist to ever win a Grammy, and then seamlessly made the transition from rapping to acting with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all those hardcore jams with the gap in the bit. What a fly fucking nigga this was. And then you just stop rapping. And one movie at a time became the biggest movie star this world has ever seen. And you guys say who's right or who's wrong? Who the fuck knows? I can't judge Will Smith or Chris Rock because I see myself in both of those men. I am a lunatic. I am the man that has had enough and will slap the shit out of the next motherfucker that says something that upsets me.
You guys know after he said that, right? Before the end of that Hollywood ball, a guy came on the stage and tackled him. It seems the guy heard about that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come try you, Dave. You know, so he said it very well, though, based on all his Will Smith experience and stuff like that. So here's another take of Dave Chappelle cautioning Will Smith and advising him on a lot of things. Watch this. Gentlemen, here is a clip of Will Smith and Dave Chappelle as found online, and let's take a look at this.
The master has arrived.
Dave Chappelle has agreed to let me open for him, and in classic Dave Chappelle form, he said, yeah, next week, Wednesday, I got a show. So I got 7 days to prepare to do stand-up for the first time. I love the fear confront, man. When we reached out, I was thinking 6 weeks from now, you know.
No.
12 weeks from now, Dave was like, cool, next week.
Yo, you call your brother, I come running, man. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that.
Love, man. Appreciate you, man. So I just wanted to sit with you and get some pointers and some ideas. I've never done stand-up. Like, I've never used my life to create material to try to make people laugh.
Oh, okay. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll run down a checklist.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know who's directing, but you might want to put these things on the lower third.
Ooh, on the lower third?
Yeah.
Put it right around.
Yeah, should be
Oh, man.
somewhere, okay.
See, that's why you come to a master right there.
Yeah. You know, I know the lingo. The first thing I'll tell you is confidence is key. The reason you should be confident is primarily because you're Will Smith. Like it's not gonna go bad. No. Because I've been watching you for years. You're actually a funny dude. I've spoken to you before. You're a great conversationalist. Because what else do you really need? All you need to do is pick the right to talk about.
Yeah.
So then number 2, pick the right to talk about. And the best advice I got ever doing comedy was from a comedian that was not particularly good, but the advice was very important to me. He said, you are one of these comedians that think you have to be funny all the time. And you don't. But you do have to be interesting all the time.
That's deep.
It works, man.
What a gem, man.
You have to be interesting all the time.
You guys hear that? You have to be interesting all the time. You mustn't be funny all the time. You have to be interesting. What a gem.
Time. So you just got to look at it like you're conducting a conversation with no rebuttal.
Got it.
They're talking back with their laughter or, in many cases, in my case, their disapproval. It's definitely, you know, but especially someone of your stature, if they can feel you, they'll never forget you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, this is the greatest that's ever happened. And you can tell them about anything. The more embarrassing it is, the more relatable you are because, because everyone thinks you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's fun to be self-aware in front of people. And then a lot of times they forgive themselves for something. Just hearing somebody work through something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've had a lot of historical wins, so people are used to me doing things well. So when I do something that's not well, it's like it breaks an image. I want to be able to be free to fail. I think I've earned the right for gigantic public failure.
The beauty is in the attempt. The fact that you're trying to do it, you're enamored with it.
The other thing is if you set up what you're doing. Like, this is part of my bucket list.
Yeah.
Things I've always wanted to do, things I've been afraid of. So I'm jumping out of a helicopter. I'm doing stand-up.
And Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. And it's never been more dangerous.
Yo! What's up, boy? Yeah.
It's Will.
What's up, man?
Man, I ain't got no CeeLo dice, though.
I know, hey, listen, I was like, if that's tip, you got, trust me, we in Vegas, we gonna easily get 3 dice.
There you go.
CeeLo king.
Yo, them dice.
Don't let the smoke
Dice.
king fool you.
Listen, they just
He'll
do.
take all your money.
They just, the dice do, they do what I want them to do. They do what I want them to do. 1, 2. Hold up, boom, get the right angle, bam, bam, damn, that's hot. So yeah, we just back from Vegas. So it was good, it was a good trip, I'm feeling very excited. All right, can I be honest with y'all? I'm just testing the camera. This is my first, it's a new camera, so I really don't have nothing to say. I'm just testing the camera. The stand-up is about exploring my life, having the opportunity to think about my life and think about my experiences in a way to craft them into jokes is a beautiful self-exploration. With me being the source of the material, I just need help mining my life and mining my experiences to be able to structure them into a routine. I got a sense of the type of stand-up I'll do. I think I'm a straight storyteller. It's
You gotta be interesting. He mustn't be funny.
not jokes for me as much as it's stories.
As a fan,
Dave Chappelle does more storytelling too.
stuff that I want to know. You know, like how he feels about his family's success and how his family is growing, how they're all superstars. Talk about some close things that people really haven't heard about on stage. So it's gonna be really intimate. It's gonna be a door opening into Will's life.
It's my morning walk. I usually take a morning walk out at the house. Jada turned the whole damn house into a set. See that? Look at all that. What the f*** is that doing? What is she shooting on the roof? Y'all see that? That's my house. I have lost control of my house.
Tell us the real reason, the deeper reason for you as to why you are doing this.
You've known me for a really long time. You've known me for more than half of my life.
Absolutely.
You know how much fear I function under.
Absolutely.
The construction of the character of Will Smith was in order to not be scared. On the show, the way that I talked to women, the fun that I would have as a character talking to women was because of how freaking terrified I was my whole life to talk to women. What I've discovered is as I confront every little fear, it's how I build freedom. Every time I confront a
And also not fear is how you build confidence too.
fear, I feel more free. What's up? In my mind, there's a huge potential emotional tragedy in people going, I'm getting nervous.
Are you?
We're getting close. Yeah, I'm actually getting nervous. I'm going to learn something about myself. One of the things I'm already clear about is I care too much what people think about me.
Sometimes you shouldn't care what people think
Like
about
this-
you. Sometimes you shouldn't care what people think about you.
Something I have to earn from people, like addicted to adoration. Like I thought I had broken that. But as I can see, I still struggle with a little bit of a need for approval. The nerves around being judged are...
Oh, that is really. You guys listen. Sometimes he said he cares a lot about what people think about him, and sometimes he seeks for approval. You know. And one thing I've noticed in life is sometimes you shouldn't care about what people think about you. You know, just live your life and do your thing. You know. That's the best. That's the best thing to do sometimes. Don't give a damn about what people think or say about you. Just live your life and do your thing. As a human being. That's what I've noticed in life. Okay, guys, Chris Rock was in Mystic Lake Casino, Minnesota. So let me play you an audio clip of what Chris Rock said at the Mystic Lake Casino in regards to the Will Smith Oscar slap. Just give me one moment. Okay, listen, guys.
Rock shares a bit more on Oscar's slap during Mystic Lake show. The comedian bounced around topics at the first of 2 Mystic Lake Casino appearances. By Neil Justin Star Tribune. June 24, 2022, 7:34 a.m. Chris Pizzello, Invision/AP file. Chris Rock targeted Trump supporters, anti-vaxxers and the royal family Thursday at his Mystic Lake Casino showroom appearance in Prior Lake. text size, email, print, more. Let's get right to it. Yes, Chris Rock referenced the Oscar slap during his Thursday appearance at the Mystic Lake Casino showroom. No, he didn't dwell on it. I'm okay, he said at the top of his performance, the first of two in Prior Lake. I got my hearing back. Got all my fillings put in. He mentioned the incident one other time in a piece about victim mentality, referring to Will Smith as Suge. That's more than he shared when his Ego Death World tour kicked off in early April, but it's still not much. That's not a surprise. Rock's specialty is commenting about the craziness around him, not inside him. He's judge, jury and executioner, roles that were emphasized every time he crossed center stage and his two-story shadow appeared on the backdrop, looming over the packed audience. In some ways Ukraine has it better than us, he said during his tirade about the state of the United States. At least they're together. Rock, dressed all in white, had a long list of targets, including Trumpsters, anti-vaxxers, and the royal family. But he was at his best when he went places you didn't expect. He had a hilarious bit in which he applauded the Kardashians for being so inclusive. Advertisement. They love black people more than black people do, he said, reminding the crowd that their father helped get O.J. Simpson an acquittal. He defended the practice of dating much younger women, if only because they're content with little things like a new pair of shoes. Some in the packed audience gasped when he made a joke that wasn't so kind to pro-choice advocates. Did I say something wrong? He asked with a devilish grin. Rock was all over the place, bouncing around without smooth transitions. He's clearly still figuring out what works and what doesn't before he films his next special. On the plus side, his search kept him on stage for roughly 2 hours. He's back for the second appearance at 8 p.m. Friday. It was near the end of the show that Rock revealed his meatiest and most personal material. He may be the cool outsider, but he has shown signs in his 50s that he's ready to open up. Advertisement. His last tour, which stopped by Minneapolis in 2017, was largely about his infidelities that led to a divorce. But even then, he was skittish about sharing too much, darting out of the confessional booth before he was forced to say Hail Marys. This time around, he worried about raising privileged daughters who don't appreciate the good life they have. If Rock's daughter knows he's been talking about the time she got kicked out of high school, he probably didn't get a gift for Father's Day. He talked proudly of his parents and the challenges they faced, including having to go to a veterinarian to get their teeth fixed. It was far from the funniest material of the evening. But it was also the most interesting. Rock could easily phase out the personal anecdotes as he inches closer to a taped performance, and stick instead to his surefire sermons on the sins of America. But these days, the comedian seems more interested in taking the road less traveled. In just the past 2 years, he starred in a Saw movie and played a fairly humorless gangster in the Fargo TV series. Later this year, he portrays civil rights activist Roy Wilkins in the dramatic film Rustin. Advertisement. My hunch is that Rock will get even more introspective in the next few months. And that probably means more thoughts on that slap. Advertisement.
All right. Thanks.
Neil Justin covers the entertainment world, primarily.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to that. And tonight, this evening, you see us on another concert again at Mystic Lake Casino in Minnesota. All right. Thank you guys, and hope you have a handsome day. And drop your comments if you want me to improve on anything. I'm always open for feedbacks.